Okay, so our mission in this deep dive is really about finding that knowledge shortcut. We know you, the learner, need solid insights fast. You want to cut through all the noise, get that comprehensive view, but without drowning in information overload.
Exactly. And that's the real challenge today, isn't it? It's not finding sources, there's plenty out there. It's synthesizing them quickly, turning information into actual insight you can use.
Right.
And these sources we looked at, they really highlight how certain tools can accelerate that. It's like a fast track.
Okay, let's dig into that. The first big takeaway for me was just the incredible speed of synthesis.
Yeah.
We're talking about distilling huge amounts of complex stuff, like almost instantly.
Yeah.
Getting those aha moments without spending days reading.
It's more than just summarizing, though. That's what's really interesting. It's about spotting patterns, hidden connections, things you might easily miss on a first read, especially if you're wading through pages and pages.
What kind of connection?
Well, think about linking a small detail in, say, a footnote in one document to a specific forecast number in another totally separate report.
Ah.
That's the kind of thing. It takes all that messy, raw data and turns it into structured knowledge, pretty much ready to go.
Ready to go. For what, though?
Yeah.
That leads to the next bit, right? This knowledge isn't just meant to sit there.
No, absolutely not. It's meant to be actionable immediately.
So the sources showed examples of this, of turning insight straight into output.
Yeah, exactly. Like instead of reading for 2 days just to figure out how to structure a meeting agenda or an argument, you get a synthesized, fact-based outline in maybe 15 minutes,
Yeah.
grounded in all the key points from the material.
So you're basically jumping over that whole initial, literature review slog.
You jump straight to refining the strategy, building the argument.
Okay, that sounds incredibly useful. Drafting an outline, structuring a pitch based on synthesized facts. That's powerful. But here's my worry. Speed is great, but what about accuracy? How do we know it's not just generating confident-sounding nonsense?
That's the critical piece, and the sources are very clear on this.
Good.
While the speed is amazing, the absolute essential step for you, the learner, is critical assessment, rigorous assessment. These insights, these outputs, they're starting points. They are not the final word.
Okay, so it gives you a draft, maybe a risk matrix, like in that compliance example.
Yeah.
But you still have to check it.
You have to validate it. That's the responsibility that comes with this kind of speed.
But wait, if I have to go back and read everything anyway to validate, doesn't that defeat the purpose of the speed?
Not necessarily, no. A key feature highlighted was source attribution.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
If the system pulls out a key fact or makes a connection, it should point you directly to where it came from in the original documents.
I see. So you can spot check the crucial bits quickly, check the context, without rereading absolutely everything.
Exactly. You focus your critical thinking where it matters most. Knowledge is only valuable when it's understood, right? Not just when it's delivered fast.
Right. Understood and verified. Okay, so let's wrap this up. What's the big picture here? We've seen a potential shortcut to getting informed quickly, bypassing a lot of that initial heavy reading, and jumping faster into applying the knowledge, using it to structure things, make decisions. It changes the game for absorbing new topics.
It really does. But here's a final thought for you to chew on. If acceleration is the main goal, we talked about validation as a key step. But what's the other trade-off? Think about it. If a system gives you 10 different viewpoints synthesized in 10 seconds, what's the critical mental step you need to take next? Beyond just checking the facts, how do you make sure you truly own that synthesized knowledge so it's part of your thinking and you're not just, borrowing a really fast summary?
Owning it versus borrowing it.
That's where your own deep dive really has to begin.